At Sonata, we're really interested in the intersection of controlling artificial light and natural light. Blocking out or blacking out a room can be really important. Why? The light environment actually affects our mental health. It affects our physical health, and it affects our circadian rhythm. Having a completely dark room is important. Maybe you get headaches or migraines. Maybe it's a nursery or a baby's room. Maybe you just like it dark when you sleep, or maybe you're a shift worker. There's a lot of reasons why someone might want to black out a room. And there's a few different ways you can do that through shading and drapery. Ultimately, you can do it through blinds and shades. You can do it with blackout drapery, or the best solution is actually a combination of both. If we don't have the budget for custom drapery, there are some ways we can do it with shades. Honeycomb blinds, which have the tightest fit or the smallest light gap compared to any other product, are the easy answer. If we want to take it up a step from there, we can combine honeycomb or blackout roller shades with side channels. Now, while it's not aesthetically pleasing to have a 2-inch piece of material on the inside of the window, because even when the shade's up, you would see that rail, it does help with the light gaps. But we always say that light is like water. It's going to find a way to get inside. So pairing drapery with a blackout shade is what's going to help close up some of those light gaps. Like you can see behind me, even with blackout drapery, if we're not using a ceiling mount track, you can get some of that from under light or light coming up from the back of the drapery that's cascading against the ceiling. You don't see that on the right side of this drape, even though this isn't blackout line, because there is a blackout shade right behind this material here. So it's about combining both, having a blackout shade and a blackout drapery to get complete blackout. There are some other products on the market that can do blackout beyond just layering shades and drapery. There's some screen systems that actually traverse left to right, where they have rails on the top, the bottom, and the sides of the window. There are also exterior mount shades, where instead of having the shade installed on the inside of the home, whether that's above like an outside mount or inside the jamb, it's actually installed on the exterior of a property, completely enclosing the window from the outside. Now that's typically a little bit more of an industrial commercial product, but we have used that to achieve complete blackout before. Again, ultimately the best solution for completely blocking out or blacking out a room is going to be ceiling mount tracks or recess mount tracks with blackout drapery going wall to wall over the area that window is, and the addition of a blackout shade on the inside. If we're worried about the room being too dark when we have the blackout drapery open and we want to use a light filtering shade, there are a variety of products that actually have dual layer, light filtering or privacy, and blackout in the same shade. So having a product like that where you can have blackout and privacy or light filtering on the shade and then doing the full blackout with the drapery would ultimately be the best solution in my opinion, but there's a lot of other ways we can tackle this, including window film.